Harlem's rates of HIV transmission is the highest in New York City and overall in Manhattan.
This is why Harlem Dowling and 14 other community groups came together at Marcus Garvey Park for National HIV Testing Day. Cherie Blay is a program director.
We're asking people if they're interested in testing because it's not a mandated thing to do, but if they do know their test results, they can either prevent it or they can obtain some, not necessarily treatment, but they can know what their status is.
While Testing Day doesn't address treatment if you test positive for the virus, the hope is that one of many organizations here will have some helpful information as you begin to seek it.
We have different organizations we adopt for adoption and prevention. So if you're interested in that, you can send it.
Project Street Beat is one of the programs here today. They've been around since 1988 and they test all over New York City with sites in Harlem, the Bronx, and Brooklyn.
It's been very busy. It's been very busy. A lot of people getting tested. I can say for us, we've tested about 25 people today. And the response has been very good. Thank God up to now everyone has come out negative.
Medical mobile units like this van are where the action happens. The test is quick and easy, physically pain-free.
It's a 20-minute rapid test. It's a swab. After they do the swab, then they get the results.
New York is the most infected state in the U.S., with 17% of the nation's cases, according to the Center for Disease Control. Tracking by Kaiser Family Foundation shows African Americans make up almost half of new cases in the state of New York, followed by Latinos who make up 30%, whites with 17%, and Asians with 1% of new cases. New York is the state's most infected city, Manhattan the most infected borough. Neighborhood numbers point to Harlem rivaling Chelsea for the most new incidents. But advocates say these horrifying numbers still aren't telling the whole story.
What it is about HIV is that because I live in Brooklyn, I'll go get tested in Harlem. It might look like the numbers are high in Harlem because that's where I got tested, but I live in Brooklyn. So the numbers vary.
Among the varied are groups reporting more and more new cases. Complex social norms in Harlem show a rise in numbers for women, straight, lesbian, and bisexual, as well as men, gay, bisexual, and on the down low. Health advocate Gail McCoy is concerned about Harlem's senior citizens. New cases among seniors have skyrocketed with the availability of sexual enhancers like Viagra.
Since the purple pill, things have been going a little crazy for them. And what it is they're starting to smoke crack too. And because they came from an era that they don't think they need to go get checked up, they mess with the girls, and the girls share their stuff with them, and then now they have it.
Over 20 years into this epidemic, organizers say they still struggle to get a protect yourself message received by the community. A national survey published in April found that most Americans are less concerned about HIV and AIDS these days. Kaiser reports that they're more concerned about health care costs and access, nutrition, heart disease, and other diseases.
We have to tell them that we give out giveaways. That's what gets them there. I know it don't sound right, but it is what it is. The community want giveaways. I got your giveaways.
We give out Metro cards, we give out little food packets, we give out safety kits also. So that helps them to want to get tested, sometimes just for the incentives, but it's also a way to getting them to know.
Thanks to medical advances, living with HIV is much different in 2009 than it was just a few years ago. While there's still no cure, it can now be treated more effectively than other chronic diseases like diabetes or cancer.
We may have cut our nose to spite our face by how we advertised it in the past, but that's the past. Today it's a managed, treated illness, and you don't have to be afraid.
I just want everybody to just take a moment and just get the information.
Dante Higgins for allthingsharlem.com, New York.